今日から4日目です。今日はファイナンスデーということで緊急アクションがあるということで急遽バスの中から撮っています。
2023年11月9日、日本の展示ブースジャパンパビリオンでとあるセミナーに注目しているアクティビストたちがいました。現在、アフリカ大陸で COP と呼ばれる石油パイプラインの新たな建設融資が行われようとしているのです。そこに日本の銀行も融資への参加取りやめを発表していないと環境 NGO が警告しています。パイプライン建設が行われる国のアクティビストが会場内でもあらゆるアクションを企画し実行していました。
Thank you. My name is Patience Nabukalu. I'm a climate justice activist from Fridays for Future Uganda. And yes, I'm here to, in Africa, COP is the symbol case of climate crisis and fossil colonialism. Why don't you announce you won't support COP? Can you commit to never fund such a project? If you continue to support Total, it's gonna be fueling climate chaos and human rights abuse in Africa. Does it contradict to your sustainability policy? Thank you.
Okay, thank you for those questions. And I don't think we are in a position today to respond to mainstream sustainability as its a management principle, and that we'll be doing our best to support the emerging market countries through proper finance. And you don't seem to agree, but my final message in closing this discussion is that if we want really to somehow succeed in achieving a target without leaving anyone behind, we can't just start blaming each other for what is not done. We have to build on what we can do, and each party, each person will have to do his or her own role, and that's the only way we're going to get there. And I hope we can build this bond. I think we heard a lot of encouraging messages from our panelists and from everyone who spoke, that we are here to engage, we're here to dialogue, we're here to do something that we can do from day one. Today, it's already too late in your view, probably, but the best we can do, we can't change the past, what we can do is for the future. Okay, thank you so much. All the best. Banks don't finance.
But using your seat, you can change the system.
Well, to change the system, you need those firms to really work in changing their business model, using new technologies.
We are in emergency, so
Yes.
we need to act urgent.
We are in a climate emergency,
yeah.
which
Yeah,
needs
yeah, yeah.
urgent
So why are
action.
you not
course.
acting
Why
like
are
we
you
in
not?
emergency?
Yes.
No,
because
I'm not saying we're not. It's just that you can't take away the money tomorrow. I mean, because those firms are producing, for example, electricity that people are using. Can you live without electricity?
But
We're not
with
saying
there are
so.
very
We
many
have
means.
renewable energy potentials.
Yes, you can fund the money that is used to
energy.
finance fossil fuels can be used to be financed in renewable energies. For example, Africa experiences sunlight all over the year,
Yeah.
but you can fund this into solar energy. The US is using solar energy and it only receives very little sunlight within the year. Why can't you finance solar energies in Africa? Because we experience almost the longest sun the whole year.
That's what we are saying we're doing.
But the banks are still financing. Right now, the ECOP pipeline is being constructed in our country. Why is it being funded by such a big company that could have been invested in something else, maybe renewable energies or greener jobs and other greener deals?
Yeah, so let me know then what this project is all about. And I'm sorry I have to go. So yeah, but I hear you well. I assure you.
I would like to make a statement that MUFG Bank have disappointed us because they have been saying that they are taking like a transition finance, but really they are not working their talk. So they have been saying so, but we have asked them to act urgently, not to finance fossil fuel companies. But they have not made a public statement that whether they are not going to finance ECOP, whether they are not going to finance Total. So this means that they are still going to finance. That is for their own benefits, not for the benefits, or not for the sake of the planet and our people. So this really disappointed us. Yeah, we didn't expect that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you and your hard work.
数日後、彼らの姿は会場内の大広場にありました。
Another world is possible. We are unstoppable. Another world is possible.
I am from Southern Africa, and I am here to call out all world leaders and just remind them that the climate crisis is here. I can see people are burning from the sun. This is our reality that we are currently facing. Our communities are not only being impacted because of what you are feeling right now, the heat, but our waters are being poisoned. We are losing biodiversity. Our communities cannot grow food anymore. Floods are ravaging our people. Droughts are ravaging our people. This is our present, which is your future in the global north. And that is why we have to keep it in the ground, not only because of us Africans. We know that according to history, that we people from the global south will always be marginalized, people that don't care about us. But our present is your future. And that is why not only global leaders, but also you citizens sitting here, change starts with you. And that is why we are saying right now, keep it in the ground, join the fight. Don't let your world's leaders intimidate you, no matter what they say, because that's what you are feeling right now. It's our daily quotidien. It's what we live every single day. Our people are dying. And we are saying no more colonialism, no more neo-colonialism. So for you fossil fuel companies, don't think that you can intimidate us from stopping our fight. You cannot stop us. You tried for so many years, and you know that what you are doing is impacting everyone. And even world leaders right now are sacrificing the people in the global north as well. We saw rivers drying up in Europe. Did you ever see that? We can see forests on fire. Is this our fight only from the global south? No, it's also your fight. Join the fight. Stop the fossil fuels. What do we want?
Climate justice!
What do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Climate justice!
Thank you, Amanda!
COP27 に参加することは容易ではありません。
Join it. So too easy. Easy, not easy.
Because it is international conference, no local conference. No local conference. It is not easy.
You are unique. You are
Are there a lot of activists or not?
Right now at COP27 there are not only there are less activists than last year, but also a lot of more repression and like discrimination in a lot of senses. Like for example, the queer community, like LGBT community, has been having a lot of problems being here at COP27. It's also very expensive, but also there's not a lot of organizing from the Egyptian government, like for the people of the social movements. Mainly because, well, what I do think that is happening is that like COP right now and the UN are trying to put all these conferences in places where it is more difficult for the social movement to keep having more and more power inside the negotiations and outside of it. Like the most important things that happened during COP26 happened outside of the COP27.
ゾーン周辺でアクションができる場所も限られており、アクションの数も少ない。同じく併設された市民のための施設、誰もが参加できるグリーンゾーンに声を上げる場所が設けられていましたが、20人も入らない黄色い線で区切られた寂しい場所。果たして声は届いたのでしょうか。
Tell me what democracy looks like.
Is this what democracy looks like?
Tell me what democracy looks like.
Is this what democracy looks like?
Tell me what democracy looks like.
Is this what democracy looks like?
We cannot be sure.
We met here today in a square to symbolize the civil shrinking spaces that we witness across the world and in these weeks more than ever. We are here without many of our friends who couldn't join us today, who don't want to be here or who cannot be here today. We are here using privileges that many others do not enjoy this very moment in this very region across the world and all over the planet. We are here because we're able to speak, as many others have been silenced. And we are here in solidarity with all of those who should also be here, who should also be able to speak freely. We end this protest with a declaration of solidarity with everyone who cannot be here today, with everyone who should be able to raise their voices just like we are. We acknowledge that the right to protest, assemble or speak freely is denied to many people, including young people across the globe and across the region. The denial of these rights has put many people into a place that they can only stay in COP during this climate conference to raise their voices, protected by the UN. Hence, we have deliberately come here to this so-called demonstration zone, which alongside with civil society across the planet, we reject as simply another greenwashing measure and another greenwashing exercise.
この日は COP27 の中でも最大のデモ、クライメット・ジャスティス・ストライキが行われました。特定の個人、団体、国を批判することがこの会場内では規則として認められませんでした。そんな中でも彼らは何を伝えたかったのか、誰に何を求めていたのか。
We won't forget. Climate promises must be kept. We won't forget.
私たちが今回紹介できた市民アクションはほんの一部にしか過ぎません。名前も残らない市民一人一人が声を上げているのです。
Climate promises must be kept. We won't forget. Climate promises must be kept. We won't forget. Climate promises must be kept. We won't forget. Climate promises must be kept. We won't forget.
And now with our final singing, we kick them
Out.
With our final singing, we kick them
Out.
Are we your saying?
Keep polluters out. All we are saying. Keep polluters out.
$1.5 to stay alive. I'm a medical student from the Netherlands, and my patients are dying from the climate crisis.
1.5 to stay alive. We are the people. We are the people. We are the people.
When I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
Keep it in the ground. Say keep it in the ground.
Thank you so much for being here.
Show us the money. Show us the money. Show us the money. Show us the money.
Finance now!
More blah blah blah.
Loss and damage finance now!
More blah blah blah.
Loss and damage finance now!
Climate justice.
Gender justice!
Gender justice.
Gender justice!
Climate justice.
Gender justice!
Gender justice.
Gender justice!
What is the climate crisis? A health crisis. What is the therapy? Climate justice. Help! Help! Our patient is dying.
Keep it in the ground! Keep it in the ground! Say keep it in the ground! Keep it in the ground! Say keep it in the ground!
No cash for gas.
Stop funding fossils! Stop funding gas! Stop funding fossils! Stop funding gas! No more blah blah blah! Cancel the dance! No more blah blah blah! Cancel the dance! What do we want? Decarbonization! When do we want it? Now!
Gas, no more oil. Keep the fossils in the soil. No more gas, no more oil. Keep the fossils in the soil.
Fossil fuels fund our wars. Fossil fuels